Good afternoon. Good afternoon. It is Thursday afternoon. I'm headed home. Hopefully it will be a smooth drive. We just had a major downpour while I was at work, like about an hour before we were going to leave for the day. My two co-workers actually decided they were going to run to the ice cream parlor and get some ice cream. And I was like, you gonna do that now? And they were like, yeah, it's right there, And today's Thursday today is Juneteenth. We were open today, but we're closed tomorrow. So it was like the end of the day is winding up. It's not a whole lot of people in the office. It's just really like us. Let's see, it was 4 of us today. No, it was 5 of us. And so the 2 of them, let me see, me, my guy co-worker, the 2 female, and then another female. Okay, it's 5 of us. So they decided they're gonna go get ice cream. So I was like, okay. So they go get ice cream. A few minutes after they go get ice cream, the guy comes up to the front where I'm at, and he's like, do you see that rain? And I was like, no. It starts like the sky opens up. It's pouring. And I think there was some lightning as well, or thunder. And they had just left, and I was like, oh God. So then one of them texted me, and she said that they got caught in the rain. And so I call her, I call her, and I asked her, did she need me to drive and pick them up? And they were like, no, we're just gonna wait till the rain stops. And I'm like, well, if the rain don't stop soon and y'all are there and it's after, I'm not like waiting after hours for y'all to come back to the office. And so it all worked out. It did stop raining, and actually the sun came out. The sun is out now. But it's one of those weird, like the sun is out, but it's drizzling. So hopefully my ride will be smooth on the way home. But anyway, I don't really have anything to talk about. I'm going into a 4-day weekend because we're off, like I said, on tomorrow, Friday. I took off on Monday as well, so I could have a 4-day weekend. I don't have anything planned. I do have a hair appointment tomorrow. Outside of that, nothing. I guess I'll be doing some deliveries this weekend. The weather seems like it's going to be good, so that'll be good. But now I'm over the whole issue with the constipation. That seems to have subsided. I'm over that. But now I have a pain in my foot. I don't know what's happening here. It's like, it's just, I don't know if this is like over 50 ailments, meaning ailments that people get over 50 or what. But I can't make this stuff up. I was in so much pain with the whole constipation issue. I was dehydrated, the whole 9. I finally think I got that, not resolved, but at least under control. I don't have all that discomfort. Last night I was able to sleep. I did wake up a few times to go to the bathroom, of course, but other than that, when I slept, And then also, you know, scrolling on my phone, which is always what I'm doing when I'm laying down. But outside of that, but maybe I'm not getting proper sleep, because clearly that's why I'm always yawning, because I'm not truly getting my sleep. But I don't know, like I said, now my foot is bothering me, and it had me kind of like limping. I mean, I was limping a little bit yesterday, had me limping a little today. I took I think I took a leave, and I took one first thing this morning. Like, I don't like taking a whole lot of painkillers. I just don't, because I don't, you know, want to get addicted to them. But I took one this morning, and it had me right for I guess a good part of the day. But then this afternoon it started acting up again. So the first thing, I thought I had some of my turmeric tea with me, and if you know anything about turmeric, it helps with inflammation. I used to have a tea, and I'm gonna try to go on I was getting ready to say eBay. I'm gonna try to go on Amazon and see if I could get this tea, because I don't see it in the supermarkets anymore. I'm gonna see if I can get it on Amazon. I mean, I did buy a turmeric tea, but it wasn't the same brand. The one that I have is really a spicy, it's a spicy tea. I don't know. It's like kind of like an Indian tea, but it has turmeric in it. And I drank some. I think I drank some last night, and it didn't really do anything. My other tea, it was excellent. It was excellent at getting rid of inflammation, because I would have inflammation in the same foot. This was years ago. But I stopped drinking it because I no longer had the inflammation, and I no longer needed it. But I'm gonna try to find that tea on Amazon. But yeah, so now I'm limping with the foot issue, and overall I just feel a little weak. You know, like, I know I'm not walking like I should. Getting in. If I haven't looked at my steps in a while, like my steps for the, you know, week or the day. I know I'm not getting a lot of steps at all. I'm just basically, I mean, I do walk a lot at work, like back and forth, getting files and making, the copier is way down on the other side. So when I print out copies, I always have to go, you know, unless somebody drops them off at my desk. I usually have to walk, you know, down the other side. So I'm back and forth doing that all day. So that gives me a few steps, but for the most part, I don't get in a whole lot of steps during the day. And I, you know, I got my Apple Watch, calculating my steps so that I can be more conscious of how many steps I'm getting in. And I ain't getting in a lot. So I really need to up that up, because I don't feel like my stamina and my, you know, is that great. So yeah, so I'm gonna try to work on that over the weekend. What's going on here? I'm gonna try to do that. Like I said, I'm gonna try to do some deliveries. I'm gonna do some deliveries, not try. I have a hair appointment Saturday, but nothing else major. I made a couple dishes last night. I made a great salmon, just some salmon. I had it with broccoli, some regular old broccoli, which the broccoli actually was not that great. I just steamed some broccoli, you know, like, how hard is that? But the broccoli, I don't know, it was It was not great. I don't know if it was, I mean, it was frozen. It was frozen. I'm talking about frozen vegetables here. I'm not talking about anything, but frozen vegetables are easy to steam because you just, put them on top of the stove over hot water and they steam. But they were just like, they had no flavor. That's what it was. Maybe I just didn't season them enough. But usually you don't really have to season them that much because they're fresh. Well, they're frozen. Fresh frozen vegetables. Anyway, I made them, and then I made another dish, like not to have last night, but I ended up having, a few. I probably had more than a few bites of it. I made some cubasso. I know I'm saying that all wrong. Sausage. The sausage just like round. Cut it up and cooked it on top of the stove with some onions and peppers. That came out really good, and seasoned it up good, and that came out, that was so delicious. Like I said, I was just cooking it just to prepare it for another time, because what happened is when I had gone to the supermarket, I got salmon, and I got a few meats. So I put them all, well, the salmon I froze, but I wanted to have the salmon, like, usually I'll have salmon, like a Friday or Saturday. So I wanted to have the salmon yesterday. Anyway, I cooked the salmon, and then I cooked the sausage, and I just wanted to have a second meal. And so when I tried this sausage, it was so good that I kept going back to the, even though that the salmon was my meal for the evening. But anyway, so I'm not sure which one of those I'll have tonight, because I do have some more salmon left, and I definitely have the sausage left. So we shall see. We shall see. And we shall see how the traffic is this evening. It so far so good. It is Juneteenth, so hopefully, I mean, it's a federal holiday, so hopefully there's a lot less workers on the road, or people on the road. I don't care whether they're workers or what, but people on the road. We're about to see where the traffic comes to a screeching halt. But yeah, so I'm just driving home. Like I said, I had nothing really to talk about, but I just wanted to jump on real quick and just say hello. That's it. But have a great evening. Make sure you like the video, comment below, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. All right, God bless. Take care. Bye-bye.